Hello everybody and welcome back to World of Warships Legends. My name is Spartan Elite 43 and tonight we are taking a look at the North Carolina. I know, weird, but before we get into it, you guys know we are on the path to 50,000 subscribers by the end of the year. So if you're new to the channel or if you like to watch my channel regularly and you just haven't quite done it yet, it's completely free. Go down there and punch that big red subscribe button and become part of our journey to 50,000 subscribers by the end of the year. You guys are killing it, but I need to stay on pace. It's a marathon, not a sprint. Let's go. Actually, if you guys want to sprint it, that's fine. Either way, we accomplished the goal, so let's get it done. Now, I have made it back from Aaron's. I know, it was a 6-hour trip down and a 6-hour trip back, and in between, we got to work out for 3 hours, and then go for a 3-mile hike, and then he cooked me steak. And then we tried streaming, and I set his Montana damage record because, I mean, let's be real. It's me in a Montana versus Aaron in a Montana. We already know how that's going to go. But no. Anyway, I had a blast. I'm not going to lie. I don't get out much. I really don't. I generally stay home. I do recording. I do streaming. I don't go out. So to travel 6 hours away and visit a friend is something pretty special. So thank you, Aaron, for inviting me down. And by inviting me, I mean just saying yes when I said, hey, I'd like to come down. But thank you for letting me stay overnight so I didn't have to get a hotel and everything. It was great. We had a good time. But yeah, we are in a match. You may have already noticed I'm in a division. It doesn't happen very often, but we are in a division. We have Mr. Launces, aka the Lore Master, on our channel. And we have Christopher Hill, aka Chill. Both of these guys have their own YouTube channels. I will leave a link to both of their channels down in the description below if you guys would like to check them out. I highly recommend you guys do. The more content that's out there, the better, right? Everybody enjoys watching other people suffer through playing the game once in a while. That's what I like to do. I love joining people's streams and stuff and just watching them go through the same pain that I go through. It's fun. It's a lot more fun to watch than it is to play sometimes. But we're in the North Carolina. We're going to go off to the right side. We've already started out. We got 6,000 damage. Not a great game to start. But we've managed to get away with pretty much not taking any damage. And you can see I'm coming over to this right side to try to help. Now we have a destroyer and we have a carrier. Obviously, Launces is a carrier main. He really enjoys playing the carriers. So he is going to be in the carrier. He's going to support us as best he can, but he's also going to do his job. Alright. We have Christopher Hill, aka Chill here. Christopher Hill, if you guys don't know, Christopher Hill is one of the OGs on the channel. So highly recommend. I'm sure you guys have seen him around in live streams and stuff. But definitely go check these fellas out, man. Like I said, links in the description for these guys. Go check them out, see what you guys think. If you like what they do, punch that subscribe button for them too. Make sure that you guys leave a comment on a video for them saying Spartan sent me or Spartan Army/Navy represent. Whatever your custom message wants to be. Just let them know that you're here from the Spartans. Okay? So, with all of that, let's go forward and be a little bit aggressive. Now, you'll notice that there are 4 destroyers in this match. But the good news is we're top tier. And the even better news is this New Mexico is about to go broadside to us. So we go ahead and take the shot. May have pulled the shot a little early. We ended up landing a little high there. But not a bad shot. The Prince Heinrich is kind of... I mean, he's kind of broadside to me, but at the same time, I'm trying to get the guy that's closest. And New Mexico is the closest. I need to try to protect my destroyer if I can. Because I'm going to need him. I don't know if you noticed, but out of the 4 destroyers that are here, 2 of them have been spotted near me. And there's nobody else for them to go after. So paying attention to the minimap is huge. And we are going to be able to keep ourselves relatively safe from those guys. Now look, here they come. You can see Lance is spotting them with the carrier. I know, crazy. Carrier's actually spotting destroyers and trying to counter them. But here you're going to see me start to try to finish off this New Mexico. At this range and this much broadside, this should be a kill. Like, just 100%. Like, that should be death. I should be citadeling him every single time. But unfortunately, that ain't how it works. He gets away for the moment, and I have to think about these destroyers. Now, I have a gunboat destroyer next to me, and there are 2 destroyers here, both of which are less than half health. The Akatsuki that's here, very low health, and the enemy Z is about half health. So, the New Mexico has already died. We see a broadside beached Eastern Dragon. We have to take that shot, so we go ahead and reach out and get a couple of overpins. Big surprise. Now, obviously, I beached on the island purposefully because I expected torpedoes, and it looks like it was a pretty good idea. Who could have seen that coming? You mean 2 destroyers on the other side of the map or other side of the mountain with nothing else to shoot at? Launch their torpedoes ahead of me into a gap? I would have never seen that coming. But here you can see that the Akatsuki and the Z are both being shot at by Christopher. So I'm going to move around the corner, and we're going to see if we can't help chill out. He's very low. Are we going to be able to get him? Oh, he lives. All right, well, we'll just go ahead and take the shot. We only need 1 shell to hit him, and we managed to hit him. And that's when the Z decides that he wants some. And so we go ahead and say hello to him as well. And there's the double strike. So 3 of their 4 destroyers are dead. We have an Eastern Dragon out here. I'm not going to lie to you. This Eastern Dragon has to be one of the luckiest people on the planet. You might be looking at him and going, well, he's beached on the island. How's that luck, Spartan? Watch what happens. Like, this man has been beached for how long now? Like, he has not been able to move. He's reversed a little bit, gone forward a little bit. They have really, really struggled to get anywhere. They're still stuck there. So I'm like, okay, well, he's backed up, so we want to aim towards the front of the ship. Oh, is he? No, he's backing up. Okay, well, we aim towards the middle. Should have aimed forward, knowing that he's probably going to go forward. But we do get a Citadel. We get our high cow. We take a airdrop torpedo, and we get double fired just in time. You gotta love it. But it's okay, because we are not done yet. This guy finally manages to unbeach himself. And he's gonna try to get away. He gets the triple fire on us, which is perfect for me, because I run fight fire with fire now. And that should be death. Bonk. Oh, no! In true Spartan fashion, we got to leave him with just enough to get away. Who could have seen that coming? I love how inconsistent it is against, like, the Japanese light cruisers. Heavy cruisers, every single time you fire your guns at them, they explode, pretty much. But the light cruisers get away with it, for reasons. Nobody knows why. And I'm pretty sure the Eastern Dragon's a light cruiser. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. But I think the Eastern Dragon is a light cruiser. But he gets another shot off before he dies, and of course he gets a fire, and then me being the dummy that I am, go ahead and put out the single fire as I'm about to be dropped by a carrier. Now, the North Carolina has really good really good AA, so we don't have to worry too much there. We go ahead and use our last heal as well, just in case, and we are going to try to capture the base. And if we can capture this base, then that pretty much guarantees the win. "23 seconds left. Come on. Get it capped." Also, hopefully you guys had a great weekend. And I do apologize that I didn't stream Ultimate Admiral last night. I know my streams have been a little bit lacking lately. I haven't had any streams. And the reason being is I was preparing all week for the Aaron trip, and then this week I actually have somebody coming down from Canada to visit, so it's gonna be another busy week. So probably not a lot of streams this week because I got to get a lot of stuff done before they stop by. But yeah, it's been a busy couple of weeks. But again, it's something that doesn't happen very often. Like I don't get visitors very often. I generally I have a few friends that live about an hour away or so, but to drive 6 hours away to visit a friend was fun. And then, obviously, my friend that's coming down from Canada is driving like 7 hours one way. So that's a doozy of a trip. I've been there, but I'll tell you this: driving down to Kentucky was a lot of fun. I went the more direct route rather than driving the interstate, and I do not regret that at all, because it made for a much more interesting trip. Once we got beyond the Ohio River, like, we followed the Ohio River for several miles. Like, once we got down to the river, like, we were on the Ohio side of the river for a long time, then we crossed over into West Virginia and followed the river down through West Virginia for a while, and then we crossed into Kentucky next to the river, and then once we got into Kentucky, by the way, if you guys don't know the geography of the area, like Kentucky, West Virginia, Virginia, Tennessee, all right there in the Appalachian Mountains is freaking gorgeous, man. It was a great trip, and everything was starting to turn green. You had the dogwood trees blooming. Like, it was gorgeous, man. It really was. Made for a very fun trip. 129,000 damage, though. Double strike, high cal. 15 planes shot down. Not quite enough to get our clear skies. But 4 kills, not too bad. One shy of a quacking. But a pretty solid showing. Don't forget to check the guys out. I'll leave links to their channels down in the description. And if you like what I'm doing, punch the like button, leave a comment below, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and as always, I will see you in the next video.